Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I will share some of the easy and also effective ways to practice English alone. So watch this video right till the end. Practicing English alone can be little very effective, but here there are several tips to practice English alone. First one is shadowing. Shadowing is one of the best ways to practice English alone. So in this method, what you have to do, you have to choose an English video which is about any movie clip or else motivational speech video or else any interview video or else any kind of YouTube videos. Try to watch it very carefully. So while watching the video, you have to observe the entire video, how the speaker is speaking and also the way he is speaking, what kind of tricky words is being used and also how he is moving his hand gestures. So you have to observe all of these things very carefully while watching the video. As well as while watching the video, you have to listen very carefully and also repeat exactly after the speaker. As well as take pauses where it is required. For example, if the speaker says, I am really very excited about this opportunity. So listen the entire sentence very carefully and also try to copy their pronunciation, intonation, and also rhythm, the way he is speaking, the way he or she is speaking. So you have to copy all of those things very carefully. So take pauses where it is required and repeat exactly after the speaker. At first, it might feel very awkward because your tongue is not used to say those sounds and also sentence patterns. But after practicing it a couple of times, after practicing it for several minutes, then it is very easy for you. So in the beginning, you may have to repeat the same sentence twice or thrice, but that is completely normal. So as I said earlier, you can also do this shadowing practice with podcast videos and also TED Talks or else any movie clip videos. But choose the content which is short and also clear. Don't try to start something too advanced. Try start something which is very natural and also speak clearly. So do this shadowing practice at least 10 or 15 minutes daily. So over the time, you will notice the improvement in your pronunciation, confidence, and also fluency. The second method is visualization. So in this method, you have to imagine a situation where you would use English. You need to practice what you would say in a particular context or in a situation. For example, you are ordering coffee at a cafe, or else you are attending an interview, or else you are introducing yourself to new people. So, when you are in that situation, you have to close your eyes and also you have to imagine about the entire situation and then speak accordingly. So, by doing like this, you feel very confident, you don't feel very shy, and also you don't get very much fumbling to speak with anybody else. So this practice prepares your brain for the real situations. So when the real situation comes, so you feel very less nervous, you don't feel shy, you don't feel awkward, you don't feel very hesitant to speak with anybody else because your brain has already planned and also rehearsed it. So do this practice for twice or thrice. So this is so helpful for you to feel very confident and also comfortable to speak with anybody else. The third method is self talk. So this is also one of the easiest practice that you can start from today. Self talk simply means talking to yourself in English. It sounds little fun at first, but trust me, it is incredibly effective. A lot of learners mostly think that speaking only happens when we talk with the other person. But the truth is, speaking is a skill like any other skill, so it improves with practice. So it gives us a lot of unlimited practice. Even if you don't have any speaking partner, you don't worry. So you can become your own speaking partner when we start following self talk. So in this method, you no need to wait for others. You no need to wait for anyone to judge you. So you can become your own speaking partner. So even if you make mistakes while speaking, so you can correct all of those mistakes by your own. And also you can learn so many new things by your own when you start correcting the mistakes. In this method, what you can do, you can start describing about the things what is there around you, and you can also speak about your daily routines. You can also speak about your schedules. So you can also explain about your feelings, emotions, and also thoughts. So in this method, you need to bring all of your thoughts into English. So that is the main motive. So at first, you may be able to say small sentences. So that is perfectly good. Start with small. Start with whatever the vocabulary you already know. So try to think in English. When you start thinking in English, your speaking also becomes much more natural because you are no longer translating every sentence from your native language. So you can become your own speaking partner. So if you don't have a speaking partner, you don't worry. You can become your own speaking partner. So try to talk in English while traveling, cooking, or else doing any household chores. So no audience, no pressure, just practice, practice. So the more you practice, the more knowledge you can gain. So remember, not having a speaking partner is not the end of your English journey. Your voice is enough. Your consistency is enough. Your willingness to improve English is more enough. So stay consistent and start with small and trust the process. So little by little, your fluency and also confidence starts improve. So after a couple of practices, so you notice the improvement in your pronunciation, confidence, and also fluency. So try to follow this method once in a week for at least 10 or 15 minutes. So over the time, you will notice the improvement in your confidence and also fluency. The next method is read out loudly. So in this method, most of the learners they read silently. By reading silently, it improves only your comprehension, not speaking. So if you want to improve your fluency and also confidence levels, you should read very loudly. So before going to read anything else, you should take any English notes or else any article or else any newspaper or else even your own notes and start reading them loudly. When you read aloud, that means you are practicing your pronunciation, sentence flow, and also speaking with the confidence at the same time. You also become more comfortable by seeing and speaking English with the new vocabulary. In the beginning, you may feel awkward, but that's okay. You are not giving speech on the stage or somewhere else. You are just training your brain and also tongue to speak and also to pronounce it very clearly. So, if you want to improve your fluency and also confidence levels, so try to read at least 10 or 15 minutes daily to improve your fluency and confidence levels. Then the last method is practice answering questions. It is also one of the best ways to get better at speaking. It is basically someone asks you something, you can answer it very quickly without any further delay based on the question. It helps you stop translating in your head and also start replying directly. It also builds your fluency. So your mouth also gets used to forming sentences very quickly without any further delay. The more you answer, the less you stop getting fumbling. So moreover, it fixes your hesitation. So finally, practicing answering questions finds your weak spots. You notice which words or grammar you stumble on and also you can fix them. So this is one of the fastest and also easy method to practice your fluency and also improve your confidence levels. I hope this video will be helpful for you. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Bye.